Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
63, back.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And an Eagle first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Great. Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hurts looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Man in motion here. Toss play to Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. One of their best. He calls this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on.
Man, that wasn't no fucking catch.
Tight end in motion left. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They were testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On the draw, it's Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I wonder who it was, Kate. Which defender had that little bit of clairvoyance that there was a draw coming and clued the rest of his buddies in? Because somebody saw that coming. That's the only way they could have been so prepared for what was supposed to be a surprise.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Play fake. Here's Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That swung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 390%.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
390%.
Another give here to Jeanty. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 390%. Hold. Line. There we go, sir.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll toss it. Jeanty. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
So what's that? Hey, it's a clip. Strike. So what's that?
3rd and long for him here. That one connects. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. They're making that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Smith on 4th down. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. You've got to imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
On 1st down, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts yet again. It's a screen to Barkley. He gets the 1st and more to the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, try and force it into the slants. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase.
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
14. Eagles nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. The final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Green light is set. Double set.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Another line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is brought in, big gain for Lockett. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. We've set it down from the 37. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he drives that front back move on a gain of 4.
I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
390%.
This is Genty on second. And he's officially into enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 9
Give him
yards.
9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And go play fake here with Smith. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Hold on. Get it,
Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Hey, go flip her up. Check 58.
From the gun, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
7-yard gain.
That one gains 7. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Flushed out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. Connects with the open man downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right.